Hey family, what's going on? It's another movie review with Jay Jordan. I don't know why I said that. I guess I'm excited about it. Final Destination. I gotta look. I'm in the car. Maybe some little logs are flying towards me. I also got my Captain Marvel shirt. Fantastic Four's coming out. Shout out to Marvel. Captain Marvel. It's not the best of the Marvel movies, but I'm feeling comic booky today. Final Destination, this is called Bloodline. Not confused with WWE Bloodline, but Bloodline. So basically the premise of the story is this granddaughter is having visions of her grandmother back in like the 50s. And they're on this like kind of like the Strat from Vegas type thing. The floor falls in and I mean everybody dies. Everybody dies in epic form, like fire, burn, falling from the sky. Terrible thing. There's this little black boy that you kind of see in the beginning of the movie, and you don't really know who he is, but he's a very key part of really all the Final Destinations, and you kind of find that out kind of midway in the movie, and it connects all the Final Destinations from that particular event. And so really interesting how they kind of put that in there, and it didn't feel shoehorned. It was like, oh, like a aha moment. So she can't sleep. It's been going on for 2 months. And so she goes home. She's trying to get a hold of grandmother, but there is some family dysfunction when it comes to grandma. It's like they don't mention her. They think she's crazy and different things of that nature, but she's one of the probably the first people that had a premonition about an event. So she saved a lot of lives that day, but she's seen that death was coming back in form. And so they are coming back after those people in those bloodlines because they were never supposed to exist to begin with. And so that's the fight that they're dealing with right now. So she's been sequestered into like this bunker type thing, and the granddaughter is kind of like freaked out by it, even though she's having these dreams. And the grandmother has cancer, so it's just like as soon as she had cancer, the premonitions passed to her. And so she's not fully believing it, and then she sees her grandma dies right in front of her. I will say for this Final Destination, these are some of the most gruesome deaths next to Final Destination 2. If you one set the tempo, but 2 probably had the most gruesome. Bloodline it might be a tad bit better, a tad bit more. It's a phenomenal movie. It's one of the better Final Destinations. I think it's better than the last 2. It's better than the roller coaster one for sure, and the one that came after the roller coaster. This is, of course, going to be Tony Todd's last Final Destination. Of course, he died not too shortly after filming. But they did a great way to end this character and really put a bow on that character. Really did him a great service. I do know the last couple of lines, they allowed him to kind of speak it. It wasn't nothing written. It was something he spoke from his heart. So that was just a really good thing, because outside of that and Candyman are probably his 2 most iconic roles. And so for his last acting role to be Final Destination, I think that was a beautiful way to end that character, also to salute his career and what he is. And of course, they gave him a memory shout out in the credits as well. I would say, man, if you're into Final Destination, you're into that type of genre, it definitely delivers. It's better than the last 2. I put it up there with 2 and 1. 2 and 1, I think, were the 2 more stronger films, and Bloodline, I think, really went back to that creativity of where y'all coming up with these things and these ideas. I think they kind of went back to truest form of not being so elaborate, but more realistic of things that could possibly really could happen if the right things kind of fall in place. And so I give it a good 7 out of 10. I'll give it a good 7 out of 10. Yeah, definitely is a good time in the movies. We went to see it on the Tuesday for $5 Tuesdays at AMC. So I'll definitely say, man, check it out. That's my movie review for today, Final Destination. See y'all.